Hello everybody, Sir Monkey Suit, I am back again. Got the Notebook of Destiny in hand. It is day 3 in Binge Watch City of My Hero. We are on episode 6, which reminds me I need to actually write that down. So I remember what fucking episode it is. Right, okay. So let me just run back through my notes. You know, since it was so long ago since I watched the last episode. Yeah, right, so it was a quirk assessment thing, yeah. So, yeah, bloody homeroom teacher, a bit on the serious side, but realistic. It did the one finger thing, which was fucking epic. I really like that. I was not expecting him to pull that out of the bag. I didn't know what the hell he was going to do. Yeah. Oh, expulsion. If he doesn't do too well in the leaderboards, I guess he's getting sent home. And then we got a number of details about some of the other students. I think that is it. That's all we need to go through. Without further ado, it's episode 6. Let's do this. So sick.
What the hell was that?
Shit. Fuck.
If he had a quirk, he would have gotten it when we were kids. This is impossible. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Hey! Deku, you bastard! Tell me how you did that again!
There's a fucking...
Why the hell is your damn scarf so strong? Because it's a capture weapon made out of carbon fiber and a special metal alloy. Be wise to avoid making me use my quirk so much. It gives me serious dry eye.
He can erase the quirk of anyone he looks at, but the effect ends when he blinks.
Ah,
Wasting
okay.
my time.
Cool.
You can back going, Deku.
No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
Just an annoying bug that I can smash into the ground.
Rage, you damn nerd. Episode 6.
All right, time to give you your results. I've ranked you all from best to worst. You should probably have a good idea of your standing already.
And the only test I was any good at was the softball throw. Can I
Oh
squeak by
god.
on that score alone? I bombed the rest of the challenges.
Who's last? Who's last?
I'm in last place.
Oh god.
Failed.
Except so
And I
he's
was lying.
expelled.
No one's going home.
There we go. There we fucking go.
Professional deception to make sure you gave it your all in the tests.
Dick!
Surprised the rest of you didn't figure that out.
All might. So you were watching.
I read your file. Last year, you expelled an entire class of freshman students. You have no problem
A whole
kicking students
class?
out. Anyone you deem unworthy. You were planning to send last place home. So that can only mean you see the same kind of potential in young Midoriya that I do.
He doesn't have zero potential, I admit. If that were the case, I would have sent him straight home after class without hesitation. It's cruel to let a kid keep dreaming of something that will never come true.
In your own strange way, you're a kind man, Aizawa. But clearly, we are gonna have us a problem.
Hey there, Ida.
How's
the Ida.
broken finger doing?
Oh, it's doing fine thanks to recovery, girl. Thanks, that feels so much better. But, I suddenly feel really tired. I need a nap.
My quirk stimulates your ability to heal, but healing takes energy. Get too many big injuries, your stamina will be shot, and you'll die instead of healing, so be careful.
What?
You mean this could kill
Holy
me? I thought he was scary, but that's not it. He's just really serious about school.
Yeah, he was just,
Wait up, you two!
Oh, you're the Infinity Girl.
what's her name?
Oh,
Uchaka. There you go.
You are Tenya Ida, and your name is Deku, right? Midoriya?
Deku!
Yeah, isn't that what Bakugo called you?
My name's actually Izuku. Deku's what Kachan calls me to make fun of me.
That sounds sportsmanlike.
I didn't realize that, I'm sorry. But you know what? I like Deku, it sounds kinda cute.
Deku it is!
Weren't you kidding?
Oh my
That
god.
was an insult, but you know what?
So now he's
All
getting
right.
called Deku
At
by
least I'm making some new friends.
other people,
That's gotta be a good thing,
and
right?
not as an insult. Alright. Interesting.
They meet in the mornings.
English?
Now, which of these 4 sentences contains a mistake?
So boring.
That's really
I don't know. Let me have a look.
Hey, everybody, look alive! Grammar rules!
The relative pronouns.
Fuck, I only managed to read the first 2. I was actually going to figure that out.
Perfect comfort food, isn't it?
Lunch rush?
This is super good.
What? There's a
Then,
Hyaro
in the
for lunch?
afternoon, it's finally time.
I am here! Coming to the door like a hero!
Is he wearing his Silver Age costume?
I'm getting goosebumps. It's so retro.
They all love it, don't they?
Let's get into
I want to know what all of these people's quirks are.
No punches!
Battle. Oh my god.
Combat?
But one of the keys of being a hero is looking good! These were designed for you based on your quirk registration forms and the request you sent in before school started.
Costumes?
Costumes.
Oh my god. I've seen some of their costumes. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Pros make the pros, young ladies and gentlemen, and behold, you are the proof.
Yeah, man. Batgirl looks so fucking sweet.
Now on, you are all
Fucking look at him.
pros in training.
It's fucking sweet, man.
You look so cool. Now, shall we get
He's
started,
fucking-
you bunch of newbies?
You bunch of newbies. Batgirl looks so sweet, man. He's got the best costume.
The clothing
Allowance.
Before we enrolled at UA High, we submitted our quirk registration forms.
Ezo's pretty cool as well.
My registration form for the clothing allowance. But I'm already registered as having no quirk. Oh no, what should I do?
Work registration.
What's that all about?
Yeah,
Quick
you
registration.
can update that, not a problem.
It's that easy?
Well, there are plenty of cases where people discover that their quirks aren't exactly what they thought they were at first. You're allowed to revise your forms once or twice when you understand your powers better.
Oh, right.
Normally, they won't let you change it too much. It's in there and if you want to...
Crap, I hung up on all my... I'll have to apologize later.
He accidentally hung up.
Congratulations! I'm so proud you got into UA.
Oh, she went and bought him a
You phoned
costume.
earlier, but you dozed off, and I happened to peek at your notebook.
Seriously?
I think you might have felt that I gave up on you a while back. And I promise I'll support you with everything I've got from now on.
Man. It's like too freaking.
Gift from my mom.
It's too sweet, man.
It's not state of the art or flashy, but it means something to me.
Why's it got all my hair
This
thing?
is it.
There, look at that, look.
You're so obvious.
Oh shit.
Backroom deals, home invasions, secret underground lairs. Truly intelligent criminals stay hidden in the shadows.
Sir, will you be the one deciding who wins?
How much can we hurt the other team?
Do we need to worry about the losers getting expelled like earlier?
Will you be splitting us up based on chance or comparative skill?
Isn't this Kate Tracy?
I wasn't finished talking. Listen up.
A script?
The situation is this: the villains have hidden a nuclear
Fuck's
missile
sake.
somewhere in their hideout. Let's draw.
I don't know. Oh. Oh, there's a invisible person. I didn't even notice that.
These guys
Oh shit, yeah.
will be the heroes. Team D will be the villains.
He'd look so much cooler if he just didn't have it.
Young Ida, young Bakugo. The key to being successful in this challenge is to embody villainy. Think from the perspective of an evil.
That shouldn't.
Got it.
That shouldn't be very hard for Bakugo then.
Understood.
I'm gonna roast that damn nerd today.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, right. Bakugo. He's the one who's always making fun of you.
And he's amazing. He can be a real pain, sure. But his strength and confidence and his ambition, not to mention his quirk, they're all so much greater than mine.
You have to put yourself down, man.
But that just means I have to do better.
Alright.
I refuse to lose today.
Good. Sweet. Into the window. Sneaky style.
I still have basically no control over One for All. I can't risk using it. If I did, I'd probably end up killing someone. I took a lot of notes on indoor battles and fighting in tight spaces.
This is what I like about Deku, is he's not like just, he doesn't have to focus all on his, oh shit. Oh fucking hell.
You okay?
What's the matter, Deku? Afraid to stand up and fight me?
I knew you'd come at me first, and figured you'd try to catch me by surprise. I want to hurt you so bad they'll have to stop the fight. Just close!
Wow!
What?
Look at those moves!
Oh shh!
How'd he know?
Oh my god, he's gonna toss him.
Good!
Fucking hell! Where the fuck did that come from?
You always use a big right hook to start a fight. I know, because I've watched you for years. It was all in the notebook you burned and threw away.
God, man.
You can call me Deku, but I'm not the same helpless, defenseless kid anymore. You hear me? I've changed! From now on, Deku is the name of a hero! You're shaking in your boots, you're so scared. You want to fight me anyway. That's why I hate you!
Oh, fuck! That's it! Okay. Okay, episode 6. Alright, we're getting into the meat of school now. Oh, okay. I was gonna write something down before, I was just too engrossed in what the fuck I was watching, now I can't remember what the fuck. Right, so I find it like really interesting how Deku sees Bakugo as like, you know what I mean, like he sees him as like such an incredible person, you know what I mean? Obviously not in terms of the way that he acts, but like just you know what I mean, in terms of his quirk and his like physical ability and stuff like that, to the point where he actually wrote down about him in one of his books where he analyzes all the heroes and stuff. I really like that. It just furthers that rivalry. So let's begin from the beginning. Deku, I said Deku beat Bakugo by like 0.1. I figured that out when I was going back over like the footage and editing it. He actually beat Bakugo by like 0.1, which I mean, that's got to have some significance, right? Like, is it like the idea that is it supposed to be like the idea of like no matter how much Bakugo believes that he's actually like he's better than Deku or whatever, Deku keeps beating him like just. That could possibly be what it is. I mean, that's the only way I can really like. That's the only thing I can think of it being, really. I guess we'll just have to find out. Aizawa's quirk affects his quirk ends whenever he blinks, or the effect ends whenever he blinks. I've talked about that in the past, how like I like how like people's different quirks have like limits and like, you know what I mean, like, you know, it's not like just like a quirk and then that's it and it's an advantage essentially. There's like also like little like limits to what you can do essentially, which I like. So it turns out that no one was actually getting expelled, and it was just a little you know, diversion, so it keeps people, you know, on their toes and actually doing their best. So you could really rate how good people's quirks are and how they're willing to use them, which is good. But he did actually expel a whole class the year before, I believe. A whole class. Fucking hell, it's fucking just crazy. But here's the thing about it. I don't really understand it. I don't know like what he gets out of that, because he says like he'll always cut people that don't have like potential, right? Is it like, and this is supposed to be like the hardest school to get into? So you're telling me that whole class was worthless? Like, there's got, like, at the end of the day, it is a school. So you're there to learn and get better, right? If he just cuts them straight from the start, then, I mean, they're never going to get better that way, are they? As a matter of fact, like, what if they turn, like, it could actually work against them in that regard, because what if they just cut people, and then they go, like, they hate the fact that they got cut, they could just turn to villainy instead. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, so expelling, like, a whole class, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get that. But, you know, he does what he does. He has his own mind made up. Healing takes stamina. If you keep getting big injuries, and Recovery Girl has to keep recovering you, then it can actually kill you. Which is good, because I asked a couple of episodes ago, or I said basically I didn't want it to be a case of like a Deus Ex Machina, or like well, no, it's not even really that. It's just like, you know, I don't want the fact that Deku can just, you know, go all out all the time and be all right because Recovery Girl's there to heal him anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I like that to be consequences, and so this is good because it means that he can't just keep on going all out whenever. That's good. He's called Deku now. Well, by a Choco anyway. And it seems by himself as well at the end there. He says that it's no longer an insult anymore. It's what, like, the name of a hero. So good, cool. I like that. Makes it easy on me as well, because I've been calling him Deku, and like, you know what I mean, for a few episodes now, and it's just, you know what I mean, it's just gonna stick, I think. Lunch Rush. The fucking the chef hero. What? Like, is he a hero? Like, could he go out and defeat villains, for example? I don't know. Like, what? I mean, Deku seemed to be impressed, but I don't know, man. God, there's just so many interesting, like, and weird little heroes kicking around. I like it. Quick registration. I like the idea that, you know, if you don't, or basically you have to get registered, I don't know, in some kind of town hall somewhere or something. But like, if you don't understand how or you think you understand how your quirk works, and then you figure out, oh no, it's not because of that. You know what I mean? It's because there's moisture in the air. I can take it from that, and that's how it. You know what I mean? It is really interesting. I like to see it's so well thought out. When I was saying, like, earlier, like in an earlier episode, how it could just have been a by the numbers anime and just been, you know what I mean? Oh, he has this power. He has this power. And it's, you know what I mean, like, there's not really an explanation as to how it works. It's just, that's it. It works. That's it. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? They actually go into detail about how things work, and I really like that. It just makes it so much more interesting, like, compelling, which is really good. And yeah, Deku's costume, I've talked about it like a few times through the episode there. I don't know if they'll end up getting cut due to time, but yeah, it's just the headpiece. It's like, it's because it's so like yeah, it's supposed to resemble All Might, but he just looks like a rabbit or a hare to me. That's what he looks like. It's just I don't know, it just looks too, like, a bit too, like, I know there's comedy, and like there is some things where they don't take things like too seriously in this anime and stuff like that. I just want them to look a bit cooler and not, like, you know, but it's just the headpiece. I don't like the headpiece. I don't like it. But, you know, other than that, really cool episode. Like, all of the costumes. Like, when the class came out with all the costumes on, really cool, really cool. Like I said, Bakugo's got the best one for me, I'd say. Like, it's just so cool. He's got fucking grenades on his arms. Like, what? It's so fucking, it's awesome, man. I like these plate things that he's got here. That's like these, like, fire thing plates. I really like those as well. Yeah, really cool, really cool. All right, I believe that is it for episode 6. We're gonna move on to episode 7. Oh god, it might get a bit hectic up in here with episode 7, but we're about to find out. So yeah, until next time, see you later.